Am I the a-hole for refusing to quit my job even though my husband wants me home more? I, 33F, am a paramedic and I absolutely love my job. I went to school for this, worked incredibly hard, and it's a big part of who I am. I work 2 days on, 48 hours, 6 days off. I took a very long maternity leave, 4 years, and have now been back at work for almost 2 years. My husband, 35M, works in oil and gas, about 60 to 70 hours a week, but he's home every night. We have 2 kids, 5 and 3, both in daycare. Our biggest and most repetitive argument is always, who's going to watch the kids? Or, how will the kids get to and from their activities? But the thing is, we already have that covered. If we're both working, this is our typical day. He starts work at 6 a.m., I start at 7 a.m. Either our babysitter or their aunt arrives at 6:30 a.m. They do the kids' morning routine and drop them at daycare by 7:30 a.m. Pickup is 5 p.m. If the kids have skating or another activity, the sitter, aunt takes them, brings them home, feeds them dinner, which I pre-make and leave in the fridge, does teeth, books, and bedtime by 7:30 p.m. I'm very organized, groceries and meals are done, laundry is done, everything is set up so it runs smoothly. The kids are happy and taken care of. The only tough moment we've had was one time when I came home mid-shift and they cried when I had to leave again because my radio went off. It broke my heart, but that's how Ems is. My husband keeps saying he wants me home more, preferably as a stay-at-home mom. But I absolutely refuse to give up my career. I already sacrificed so much. I left my previous military career, I left my city, my friends, my family to be with him. I gave up my body and my health to have our 2 beautiful kids. Doctor said I should not have any more and I agree 100%. I feel like I've bent in every direction for our family, but now it feels like he's asking me to give up the last piece of myself. He earns significantly more, and I think he sees my job as optional, but emotionally, mentally, and professionally, it's not optional for me. I'm considering to drop my shifts to approximately 2x a month. So Reddit, am I the a-hole for refusing to quit? Edit. We still see our kids every day. Husband is home by dinner time and takes over bedtime routines. If I'm not on a call then I'll at least come home for bedtime stories. I just don't sleep at home because if my radio goes off then I have 8 minutes to be back at station. I live just 8 minutes away from station. Edit 2. Was I crazy for thinking 6 days off was enough? If I drop down to part-time, min 2 shifts a month, I will lose my full-time benefits. Honestly at this rate I think it's what I have to do, for the best interest of my family. I'd just have to work the days he has off. Edit 3. Y'all encourage me to keep fighting and I will fight. Edit 4. Probably final update. I am going to have a conversation with him tonight and ask what's really going. Sorry I'm not replying to everyone, but know I am reading all the comments no matter how hurtful, cheerful. Thank you everyone.